Assalamu alaikum, my dear friends and fellows. How are you? I welcome you here on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. My dear friends and fellows, look, we people are very much desirous of making the investments. All of us want to make the investments, and all of us want to become rich by making certain and few investments. That is good, that's not bad. We are often thinking, why not to invest a bit of money here? Why not to invest a bit of money there? Why not to do this? Why not to do that? So, why for the purpose of the benefit? Why for the purpose of the profits? Also, there are plenty of the marketing companies. Now, these marketing companies, they are, luring us. They are trying to lure us. They are trying to attract our attention toward them. They people, these different groups and companies, they are seen offering plenty of scheme, the scheme number this, the scheme number that, and this will make you rich, this will make you overnight rich. This is what they people are seen telling us. So my dear friends and fellows, I am of the view that all of that, most of the time, we people, whenever we make investment upon the upon the advice of any marketer, upon the lure we get from the others, usually we are seen losing our own money. Whatever we were possessing earlier, we have lost it. We are no more carrying it and possessing it, and it does happen quite often. So my dear friends and fellows, investment somehow matters, and matters a lot. So, my dear friends and fellows, today we are going to talk about another type of investment. So, that investment is unique and absolutely different. Why it is that much unique and different? On the one hand, it is the little amount of money which is needed here. Although the money is needed, but it's not much of the money at all. Rather, this investment is the investment of the time. This investment is the investment of the effort. This investment is the investment of the hard work. This investment is the investment of abstaining some certain thing by exerting control over ourselves, by being a self-controlled person. So my dear friends and fellows, today, we are going to talk about investing in ourselves, and believe me or not, this investment is hundreds of times better than all other investment. The investment we are making on the construction of a house, the investment we are making on the purchases of a car, the investment we are making on any other thing. Although this might not be called the investment, the people say that I am doing it for myself. Okay, you are doing it for yourself, but still, whatever can be bought, wherever we are spending the money, can be sold as well. The people buy the things which are easy to sell and which will earn them profit if at all they intend to sell it. So, dear friends and fellows, somehow investment factor remains there in the mind of each and every individual, regardless of the sector, regardless of the situation. So, dear friends and fellows, I don't deny that we should stop doing all that, but I am seeking attention toward another thing, and that another thing is that is another type of investment. I am of the view, again I repeat my sentence, that these are 100 times better. This investment is 100 times better than all other types of investment, for the reason, that, my dear friends and fellows, I think the reason is that this is investment in ourselves. If at all we are good enough, if at all we are capable enough, if at all we are happy enough, if at all we are enjoying our life, and if at all we are attractive enough, if at all the people like to get closer to us, if at all the people like to stay closer to us, I think all of these things make it assure us that we people are really great. And dear friends and fellows, this investment of ours upon ourselves, nothing could be as good as this thing. Today we are going to tell you, today we are going to make it sure that the kind of investment we are making upon ourselves, this is going to yield results, and this is definitely going to make us a better, rather a much better person. So there are, after some sort of research, after some sort of digging out in the subject, we have come to find there are 10 ways. There are 10 ways to invest in ourselves. So these 10 ways of investing in ourselves, I think we should try to avail each and every one out of these 10 ways of investing in ourselves. And let me assure you that this will really make us a great human being. So, dear friends and fellows, let's go toward this point. And this one, these are the 10 points, these are the 10 ways, the 10 ways to invest in yourself in 2024. First of all, it is what is investing in yourself. What is investing in yourself? That is what we need to understand, dear friends and fellows. The first of all, we need to create a reading list. We need to create a reading list. Reading is extremely important. We need to learn, we need to read, we need to read certain articles, and do not spend much of the time per minute, at least 30 minutes a day. And it will be even better if at all we start investing, if at all we start reading 30 minutes a day in the morning, another 30 minutes a day in the evening, somehow making the investment, somehow reading. As for the reading is concerned, it does teaches us what nothing else can teach us. It is so important, it is extremely important. So let's learn, let's start reading 30 minutes only, 30 minutes in a day. That is the one type of one way to invest in yourself. And the second is find a mentor. Finding a mentor, yes, it is very important indeed. Finding a mentor is more important, very very important, because they will teach us a lot which otherwise we might not learn on our own for the whole of the life. They might teach us in few months or in a year or so. Dear friends and fellows, I think finding a mentor, and that is very very important. Now the third is, that is meeting with leaders once in a month. Meeting with leaders once in a month, so much important, because lot of inspiration, lot of motivation will be coming from meeting the leaders once in a month, not necessarily one on one meeting. Wherever they are, be close, try to get close to them, and observe them and listen to them. Now the fourth is, check your spiritual rhythms. Yes, we need to develop the spirituality. How can we develop it? We need to become honest first of all, abandon all sort of dishonesty and unethical things on the one hand, and now being honest on the one hand, and then being honest on the one hand, being kind hearted on the other hand, and then we need to say salah, then we need to do the worship to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then we need to do certain other things. So that is, check your spiritual rhythm. Now the fifth is, focus on your health. Yes, health is important, extremely important. We need to focus and concentrate upon our health. And now the sixth is Sabbath. What is this, by the way? It is weekly off day. We need to observe a weekly off day. We need to take rest once in a week time. So that is also important. Now the seventh is, create a space to dream. Yes, we need to dream. Dreaming is very important. Everyone should have a dream, one very good dream, and that will develop us, that will actually make us stand at a very good place. And that is, create a space to dream. Now the eighth is, develop a side hustle. The side hustle, what is this, by the way? The passions and the skills apart from the mainstream job, apart from the main work we are trying to do. We need to develop a side hustle, and that will be our hobby, that will be our fish passion. We need to learn certain skills, and that is during our side hustle. Develop a side hustle and keep developing it. Maybe a time will arrive, it will become a substantial one, and you will start considering it as a more important than your main time effort. By somehow develop a side hustle, passions and skills. And now the ninth is, enhance your digital skills. Enhance your digital skills. This is a digitized word, this is a digitized word. So we need to learn, we need to enhance our digital skills. And now the 10th is, that is, attend conferences and events. We need to attend the conferences and the events, because we can learn new things from there, because we can do the networking with the great people. And that is all. We need to get a fresh wave. We can get a fresh wave of inspiration inspiration. We can get a fresh wave of inspiration by attending the conferences and the events, learn new things, network with the great people, get a fresh wave of the inspiration. And now the conclusion is that more things are caught than taught. More things are caught than taught. So it is very, very, very important. More things are caught than taught. So, dear friends and fellows, that is all great, and we need to take advantage of. We need to make investment upon ourselves, and nothing could be as beneficial, as useful as this one. Thank you very much.